They came for him in broad daylight, shadowed alleyways, and even across borders. Poisoned coffee, gunmen lurking in parliament, and a bomb placed along his travel route. In Vienna, assassins struck outside an opera house, but instead of running, he pulled his own pistol and fired back. In Albania, rival factions sent killers after him repeatedly, but somehow he always escaped. He survived more than 55 assassinations. And how did he hold power in a country where vendettas ran for generations, where political betrayals were routine, and where Mussolini himself sought to overthrow him? This is the story of King Zog I of Albania, the ruler who refused to die. Ahmet Muhtarzogu was born on October 8, 1895, in the Albanian highlands into a powerful clan. His mother, Sadije Toptani, claimed to be a descent from the legendary Albanian hero Skanderbeg, reinforcing the family's prestige. At the time, Albania was under Ottoman rule, but the empire was crumbling. In 1912, Albania declared independence, leading to political instability. Zog demonstrated remarkable political acumen for an early age. By 1922, he became Albania's youngest prime minister at just 27 years. His rise was facilitated by strategic alliances, suppression of opposition, and a vision of a centralized and modernized Albania. In 1925, he was elected as Albania's first president, ushering a new era of governance. As president, Zog focused on strengthening Albania's institutions. He introduced legal and educational reforms and sought to improve infrastructure. However, his leadership soon took an authoritarian turn. Relying on a network of loyalists, he tightened control over the government, eliminated political threats, and set the stage for absolute rule. In 1928, Zog took an unprecedented step. He abolished the Albanian Republic and proclaimed himself King Zog I, becoming the only Muslim monarch in Europe at that time. His rule was centered on modernization and national unity. But it also came with the increasing authoritarianism. He survived more than 55 assassination attempts, one of the highest records of any head of state. These included poisonings, ambushes, and open gunfights. One of his most pressing challenges was Albania's tradition of gjak-marrja, or as you would say in English, blood feuds, which were cycles of revenge killings between families. As a leader, Zog himself was targeted of numerous blood feuds, making his position even more precarious. To curb this violence, he implemented strict laws, centralized law enforcement, and cracked down on armed factions. Although he aimed to modernize Albania, the country remained economically fragile. To improve the Albanian economy and its military, he accepted financial aid from Italy, but he remained cautious of Mussolini's growing influence. Over time, Italy extended its control, placing advisors in key government roles. By 1939, Mussolini sought total dominance over Albania. When Zog resisted demands to place Albania under Italian rule, Mussolini launched a full-scale invasion in April. With limited military resources, Albania stood little chance. Zog fled to Greece with his family, marking the end of his reign. Mussolini installed Victor Emmanuel III as Albania's new ruler. Despite his exile, Zog never relinquished his claim to the throne. He initially settled in Britain during World War II, where he was looking for support to reclaim Albania. After the war, Enver Hoxha's communist regime took control, making Zog's return impossible. Throughout the 1940s and 50s, he moved between Egypt and France, where he maintained a royal court in exile. He continued to claim Albania's throne, even though his international recognition of his legitimacy declined. Despite his waning influence, Zog remained a larger-than-life figure. He was known for his extravagant habits. He apparently smoked 200 cigarettes per day. Financial difficulties and health issues plagued his later years. In 1961, on April 9th, he passed away in France at the age of 65. He remains one of the most debated figures in Albanian history. Some view him as a modernizer who sought to bring stability and progress. while others see him as an authoritarian who ruled with an iron grip. And also, of course, the story of him surviving more than 55 assassinations. And it is also said that there were around 600 blood feuds against him, which he also survived. Did you know about King Zog already? And which other historical figure would you like to know more about? Let us know in the comments. If you want to support the channel, leave a like, a comment, and maybe also subscribe so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. Until next time, and as always, this is HistoryCrafts, where history crafts itself.